Hey, it's Jonathan with Acoustic Sounds in Salina, Kansas, and today we're going to be going over the new releases for June 7th, 2024. We're going to start off by going over the Acoustic Sound Series titles that are going to be releasing this month. Coming up next week, June 14th, is the next title in the Verve Acoustic Sound Series, Body and Soul by Billie Holiday, and this will be the mono version. More on that next week. And then today, we are releasing the first title from the new Bluesville Acoustic Sound Series, John Lee Hooker, Burning Hell, and this was mastered from the original analog master tape by Matthew Luthans at the Mastering Lab and pressed at QRP. And the next title that will be shipping in this series is Skip James Today, and this will be coming out July 26th, also mastered by Matthew Luthans at the Mastering Lab. Last week we began shipping 2 more titles from the Analog Productions Pablo Series, and those titles are, this one's for Blanton by Duke Ellington, mastered by Doug Sachs from the original master tape, and Duke's Big Four, mastered by Kevin Gray from the original master tape. And that makes 3 titles from that series out so far, those 2 and the alternate blues. Today we are also shipping the next 2 titles from the Analog Productions 70th Anniversary of Atlantic Records series, and those titles are Charles Mingus the Clown, and this is the mono version of this album, and the SACD for that album is yet to be determined when it will arrive. And then the other album is the Yes album by Yes, and both of these titles were mastered by Kevin Gray from the original analog master tape and pressed at QRP, and there are 2 LP 45 RPM records, and the SACD for this record came out with last month's batch of Atlantic 75 releases. And then the next 2 titles that are going to be shipping in this series coming in July are In Excess Kick, and this one was mastered by Ryan K. Smith from an EQ Dolby tape copy, and Bad Company Straight Shooter, and this one was also mastered by Ryan K. Smith from a 1/4-inch flat transfer tape copy. Just a little bonus to kick off June, the SACD for Foreigner's self-titled album arrived mere moments after filming of today's video, so we just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that this is now shipping. Items up for pre-order this week from the Blue Note Classic Vinyl Series coming July 19th, Cliff Jordan Cliffcraft, and Tad Jones, the Magnificent Tad Jones, and both are 180-gram LPs. Also coming July 26th from Rhino, Talking Heads Stop Making Sense, a 2 CD set with Blu-ray audio. Back in stock this week from Mobile Fidelity, The Cars, Heartbeat City, and The Pretenders, Learning to Crawl. And both of these are 180-gram single LPs, and Billy Joel the Stranger, hybrid SACD. Back in stock from Atlantic this week, 2 Led Zeppelin titles, Led Zeppelin 1 and 3, and these are 180-gram editions remastered by Jimmy Page. And then John Prine, self-titled, and this is a all-analog cut by Kevin Gray, cut from the original analog master tape and pressed at Record Industry Pressing. New this week from Mobile Fidelity, Miles Davis, Tribute to Jack Johnson, and this is a limited numbered edition, pressed on 180-gram MoFi Super Vinyl. New this week from Audionauts, a limited edition 180-gram 4 LP 45 RPM set of Jazz at the Pawn Shop, and the lacquers for this were cut by Scott Hull at Masterdisc and pressed at Optimal in Germany. And for this release, it is limited to 1 per customer per address. From Rhino, The Pretenders, Learning to Crawl, a remastered 40th Anniversary edition. KC and the Sunshine Band, Now Playing, a limited edition on clear vinyl, and Sister Sledge, now playing. From Omnivore Recordings, Skeeter Davis and NRBQ, She Sings, They Play. From Ear Music, Loverboy, live in '82 with a DVD. From Good Music, Kid Cudi, The Boy Who Flew to the Moon, Volume 1. From LMLR, Lee Scratch Perry, Black Ark in Dub, a limited edition on translucent silver vinyl. Orchestra Broadway, Passaporte, a limited edition on translucent red vinyl, and John Lee Hooker, The Cream, a limited edition 2 LP set of 1 red disc and 1 cream-colored disc. From Blue Note, Thelonious Monk Quartet with John Coltrane at Carnegie Hall, a 2 LP limited edition on clear vinyl. From Geffen, The Roots, Do You Want More, a deluxe limited edition 3 LP box set with a booklet. From BMG, Apocalyptica plays Metallica Volume 2, a limited edition on blue vinyl. From Parlophone, Tina Turner, Simply the Best. Also from Rhino, The Cure, Japanese Whispers, the singles November 82 through November of 83, a limited edition on clear vinyl. Robert Hunter, Tales of the Great Rum Runners, a 50th anniversary deluxe reissue edition of Grateful Dead lyricist Robert Hunter's 1974 debut solo album, remastered by Grammy-winning engineer David Glasser with plangent process tape restoration and speed correction. And this double LP was cut from the original master tape, and the bonus LP includes a previously unreleased alternate version of the album. From Yep Rock Records, Rock Pile, Seconds of Pleasure, a limited edition on yellow vinyl. From Alligator, Toronzo Cannon, Shut Up and Play, a limited edition on yellow vinyl. From Real Gone Music, Israel Vibration, Strength of My Life. Stina Nordenstam, This is Stina Nordenstam, a limited edition on clear vinyl. Fanny, Live on Beat Club, 1971 through 1972, a limited edition on peach-colored vinyl. Tom Verlaine, Warm and Cool, a limited edition on pink vinyl. Smoking Popes, Born to Quit. And Sharon Christina Aguilera, Burlesque, the original motion picture soundtrack on limited edition metallic gold vinyl. From Stone's Throw Records, NX Worries, Why Laud. From Propeller Sound Recordings, The DBs stands for Decibels. From Lakeshore Records, Anna Mananaguchi and Joseph Trapanese, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, the original soundtrack from the Netflix series. This is a double LP pressed on limited edition vinyl, one black and one white disc, and includes a booklet with custom art. From Down the Road Records, Tony Trischka, Earl Jam. From Lightning Rod Records, Jesse Daniel, Countin' the Miles, a limited edition on tan vinyl with an autographed poster insert. From Cherry Pop, Sheena Easton, A Private Heaven, a limited 40th anniversary 2LP edition on red vinyl. And from Renaissance Records, Jack Bruce and Friends, Alive in America, a limited edition on clear marbled vinyl. The Pentangle Self-Titled, a limited edition on marbled white vinyl. And Joe Cocker, Alive in America, limited edition on marbled coffee vinyl. And now it's time for this week's employee pick, and this week's pick comes from Heath over at QRP. And Heath picked Kat Von D, Love Made Me Do It. I am choosing Love Made Me Do It because it's one of those albums that is relatable, deep, and you can play it all the way through. A lot of people know of Kat from her tattooing or makeup line, but she has been training and writing for years in preparation for this album. As an IAMX follower, I was turned onto it after learning that Kat had been working with Chris Corner on the track Stardust, and keyboard player Sammy Dahl was contributing her dark analog synth work to the project. Love Made Me Do It is a dark wave electronic synth pop album with something to say. There are a lot of emotions on full display here, lyrically and sonically. Kat is letting it all out, and I am here for it. This album is a wonderful balance of beauty and darkness, just the way I love it. A few of my favorite tracks are the first single, Exorcism, Fear You, and I Am Nothing. The entire album from front to back is a great journey that I recommend to anyone who is interested in this style of music. Thank you, Heath. Well, that wraps up the new releases here at Acoustic Sounds this week for June 7th, 2024. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel and the email newsletter in the footer of our website, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe for more audiophile content.